Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, 1111 Butterfly Effect, where transformation happens and knowledge is power. Thank you all for joining my Divine Spirit and I here at the table today, January 8th, 2020, and my Divine Spirit and I are here to drop a bit of power of love, some weekly wisdom. Oracle messages, yes. We're using the Power of Love deck, Power of Love activation cards by James Van Praagh. It's a fairly new deck I've picked up, and I'm really liking it. I'm liking the messages, I'm liking the feeling, the energy, and I really like James. He's definitely a genuine spirit, kindred spirit. So, for today, January 8th, 2020, we're going to look to the Power of Love activation oracle to give us some weekly wisdom for the divine feminine to the divine masculine. What does the divine feminine have to say to the divine masculine for January 8th, 2020? We're going to show some love. Yeah, this is going to show how powerful love is. The power of love is strong. Unconditional love is the highest frequency you can be at. You can vibrate at. You can walk this planet at. Right? So the power of love is powerful. Love can truly conquer all. Love wins every time. Right? And there's definitely some music out there about the power of love. Huey Lewis in the News. That's the power of love. Da, 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 da. Right? Celine Dion. Her song. Power of love. Right? Is that from the Titanic? Around there? Love is powerful. And it's here to remind us just how powerful. So, on that note, please, my divine spirit and the Power of Love activation oracle, join us here at the table for today's message from the divine feminine to the divine masculine. Yes, from the divine feminine to the divine masculine. What is the weekly wisdom we need to hear? Thank you, Spirit. Let's just quickly split the deck. And let's see, what do we want to do? Do we want to do 3 cards? Oh, we don't want to do that one. Multi-card. 3 cards. Lesson that already has been learned. Action. Future possibility. Right? What's on the bottom of the deck? Trust. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. Nice. Unity. You understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. When love is given and received reciprocally, it is the strongest force in the universe. It is the energy in which your soul thrives and of which it is comprised. Loving yourself and others is important, but when love is also returned to you, the energy is magnified. right? Tenfold. You are aligned with another soul, human or animal, and the bond is eternal. So, are we talking about your divine counterpart right here? I don't think we're talking about your pet Fido or dog Spot, right? Connections of love that you create while in this physical dimension are never broken, whether the other soul is currently incarnated or not. Never entertain doubts that the love you enjoyed on earth survives death, or believe that it is diminished just because you are separated physically from your loved one. It is soul-to-soul connection, and it is everlasting. You continue to receive love from the spirit realms through bonds you created since time immortal. You are loved more than you can imagine. Unity. Right? Compassion. Our next card. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. Living by the principle of compassion is the healthiest mode of being human. Compassion asks that you go within your own heart and see the world from another's perspective. By placing your awareness on the feelings of others and understanding what motivates them, you will begin to empathize with them. Operating compassionately is the natural inclination of your soul, so allow yourself the time and space to display loving acts daily. It can be as simple as smiling to a stranger. Remember that some of us travel an easier road than others, but the most significant thing we all have in common is our decision to share this physical dimension together here on this planet. Compassion is also a gift you give yourself. When you are able to accept your own weaknesses as a part of a learning process, it's much easier to forgive others. It's often a difficult lesson, but once it's mastered, your soul evolves quickly. Compassion. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. Love is powerful. Love is unity. Love is compassion. Love is satisfaction. Satisfaction guaranteed. So, satisfaction is our result of being compassionate, being in unity with self and others. Yes, satisfaction is the result. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. When other people think of you, what other people think of you is none of your business. That old saying is so true. You should never look outside yourself for acceptance or validation, because it sends the message that you don't trust your own soul's worth. When you are in a space of self-acceptance, you confirm to the universe that you are everything you are meant to be, foibles and all. In this awareness, you are able to live freely and joyfully because you are not seeking validation through someone or something else. You can live your life and make choices out of the love instead of fear. To enter this space, you must have the realization that your soul's makeup is divinely perfect. The limitations you've placed on yourself and your self-criticisms are usually based on giving away your power to another or seeking outside approval. The ego is judgmental and critical and filled with insecurities, while the soul is perfectly at ease and has come back here to enjoy a journey of self-discovery. That's the difference between your heart and your head, okay, right there. One of the longest traps in learning to be satisfied is comparing yourself to others. Don't do it. There is no comparison. We are one of a kind, each of us. Remember that you have come back to earth school made up of a myriad Remember that you have come back to an earth school made up of a myriad of souls and experiences. You aren't meant to be like anyone else. Love yourself for being the compassionate, unique person you are. And you will be satisfied 100%, no matter the circumstances. Right? Trust it. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. Trust it. Trust yourself. All that is happening for a reason. All that is happening in divine timing. When you listen to your soul's voice, you will never go down a path not meant for you. But you must learn to trust that voice. By honoring the sacred knowledge within you and acting on it, you can manifest great miracles in your life. Your intuition yearns to be heard, and every day you are given it opportunities to test your trust in it. As you go through your human journey, pay attention to each instance that voice arises. Notice the significance and don't necessarily dismiss it as a coincidence. Begin to perceive yourself as part of the flow of life, with an ever-expanding part in it. As conflicts and challenges come up, recognize these obstacles and opportunities. The more you accept your inner voice as trustworthy, the easier life becomes. Unfortunately, there are many things in this dimension that you cannot trust. Some people, and sometimes even your own eyes. But no matter what, you can always trust when your intuition speaks. Trust yourself. Trust your divine self. Trust your divine connection. Right? And that brings you freedom. You're releasing any self-imprisoned restrictions of perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. Right? You've come together in an understanding. Okay? You know that what one does is amplified and has a ripple effect. So be compassionate. Show satisfaction instead of disappointment. Trust in the plan. And that'll set you free. Right? Trust. I think that's the main energy of this reading. Trust. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. Sounds good to me. All right. I appreciate you being here. I hope this resonates with some, if not all of you. There's a message in here for everybody. Just listen. That's what Divine tells me all the time. There's a message for everybody. So until our next message comes up, I hope this one helps you out. And in the meantime, that's it for this weekly Wisdom Oracle message. Thank you again. And until next time, enjoy it. If you like what you hear and see, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, 1111 Butterfly Effect, and continue to take this ride together. Until then, till next time, take good care. Bye-bye.